a temple where we honor ancient traditions, courage, honor, and violence.
Blue Demon Jr. and Chavo Guerrero represent the old guard of Lucha Libre.
I thought for sure you would earn the first victory in my temple and prove to the world that the Guerrero family is the greatest luchador family in history.
Damn, Chavo tapped out.
Since you didn't finish the job tonight, next week I will have to bring in an opponent who will.
I am Katrina. Mill sends a message. A taste before 1,000 deaths.
I have just signed a deal with the biggest former free agent in the business. But I signed him only to make an example of him.
It's an ambush! Johnny and Puma are down!
These guys, they work for me!
Johnny Mundo, you need to stay away from him because his fight ain't your fight.
You got Blue Demon facing the dark Mil Muertes, 1,000 deaths. Chin checking straight up ass whooping.
Oh, spear! Death to Blue Demon Jr.
Again with the stone.
There's Chavo Guerrero coming to Blue Demon's aid. No way Chavo will let Mil destroy that great heritage. What the? Chavo's going off. Here comes some luchadors. Smack, there's another. Here comes Sexy Star trying to plead to Chavo.
Mi familia es número uno. It's my family who's number one. Oh! Chavo Guerrero just crossing the line.
What is Chavo's motivation?
Yo, man, this place has everybody coming out of the woodworks. Wait till you see the guys I'm bringing you from Mexico. These are some of the best the country has to offer. There's Phoenix, Pentagon Jr., and Drago. These luchadores, they're on point like a decimal.
So, the rumors about the visa problems are not true?
I had a couple issues at the border, but it's been handled. You know, Dario, you talk about you want the best fighters in the world. But in all actuality, without these boys, you don't have much of a lead.
And they're ready to fight tonight?
Oh, yes, they stay ready. That way they don't have to get ready, jefe.
How about this? I take the best 3 young luchadores from Mexico and put them all in a match against each other. May the best man win.
That sounds real good.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lucha Underground here at the Temple. We thank you for riding with Del Rey, and last week we saw Blue Demon Jr. suffer a terrible injury. Vamp, you have an update.
Yes, I do, and he is in stable condition. We got word from the hospital, and I just wish him a speedy recovery.
All right, let's take it to the ring. It's time for Lucha Underground.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, promoter and owner of Lucha Underground, Dario Cueto.
Melissa Santos, our ring announcer, introduces us to Dario Cueto. There's the man that signs the checks, and last week, Dario dangled $100,000 of his own money over the head of the luchadors. We really got to see the personality of our owner, Vampiro.
Yeah, he signs the checks, but he doesn't pay up. I don't understand. $100,000, and he ran away.
Gracias. Thank you very much. And welcome to my temple. So, I've been hearing people saying that there is not enough lucha in Lucha Underground.
Not enough lucha, not enough lucha, not enough lucha.
Well, if there is one thing that I do, is give people what they want. You want lucha? I got lucha for you. Feast your eyes on El Mariachi Loco.
Where's the rest of the band?
Not only does he play a mean trumpet, he's also crazy in this ring. And I discovered him myself, just down the street at my favorite Mexican restaurant. And after he wins his match, maybe he will play a nice song for you all. First, he will impress you all with his luchador skills, because there is no challenge too big for El Mariachi Loco. El Mariachi Loco!
Dario Cueto 2 weeks ago dangled $100,000 of his own money over the head of the locker room. We got insight into Dario's personality, and now, Mas Lucha.
His opponent, from Cañitas de Felipe Pescador, Zacatecas, Mexico, he is el pequeño tigre blanco, Mascarita Sagrada.
That's one of the original creations of the original owner of AAA, Antonio Peña, en paz descanse.
There he is, the one and only Mascarita Sagrada.
There he is, brother. What's
All
up, brother?
right. You say it every week. The doors are open, not only to the pro wrestlers and the MMAs and the boxers and the athletes, but the minis as well. We do not discriminate here in Lucha Underground.
Now check this out, and he's already a crowd favorite. They know. Listen to that. Mascarita! Sorry.
Hey, that's okay. It's all right to be excited around here.
That means a sacred mask. He's a mystical being, a mystical character. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I can guarantee you, you're going to get your wig peeled back right off the bat.
Now, the ITA in Mascarita, of course, would imply a smaller mask as opposed to Mascara Sagrada, the larger-sized wrestler in Luchador in AAA.
Yeah, probably.
All right, here we go. El Mariachi Loco signaling for a timeout.
He just got here. He can't go on break already.
All right, now I'm going to try to break this down from a physical standpoint. Obviously, Sagrada is going to have a speed advantage, and Loco is going to enjoy a height advantage. What else can you chime in on here, Vamp?
Brother, this is Lucha Libre at its best, brother. You're only going to see this here in the Lucha Underground.
Well, this is, of course, Dario Cueto. Everyone's saying that they want more lucha, more lucha. You can't get any more Lucha Libre than this.
This is just not cool. He's going to, brother, boom! There you go, little Mascarita, quick.
I love it, and Sagrada has to stay close because of the, pardon me, the short limbs decrease the striking distance.
I don't even think he had a duck on that one. Oh, here we go.
Nice, tilt-a-whirl head scissors, around the world we go. Mascarita using the ring to his advantage as well. Everything is a weapon inside the ring.
Quick, he's very quick, brother.
Pass by, body scissors, into the arm drag.
He's outside. Mascarita winding up for a big tope.
Mascarita!
Toma! Cannonball! Flying cannonball. Brother, a flying cannonball for Mascarita Sagrada Jr.
Now, what's the politically correct term here?
Fun.
Okay, I'll take that.
Rock and roll, dude.
Yeah, we live in a society that's way too uptight. Just have fun. Big front kick by Loco.
He booted Sagrada halfway across the ring.
The crowd booing here, but Mariachi Loco has every right to fire back on Mascarita. Again, the body scissor.
Roll up.
Roll
One,
through.
two, kick out.
No. Referee Justin Borden right in the middle of the action here. Mariachi Loco supposedly works in a Mexican restaurant down the street.
Yes, he does. I ate there last night.
And again, trying to break this down, you'll notice the placement of the rear chin lock. Mascarita has nowhere to go.
I don't even know what to call that except ouch.
Cover here. Mascarita Sagrada sitting right there in the center of the ring on that seal that is so significant to the Mexican culture. El Mariachi Loco has some moves. Mariachi, of course, going to enjoy a strength advantage, and if you study physics, obviously Mariachi's height is going to come into play. The higher he picks Mascarita up. El Mariachi Loco disrespecting Mascarita Sagrada, trying to pin him with 1 foot.
He's small, but you ain't gonna beat him like that.
And Mariachi Loco ascends high the temple here in Lucha Underground. Lucha Libre legend Mascarita Sagrada on the mat. Oh! Oh, beautiful tilt-a-whirl DDT. Boards down, two.
Oh! Brother, he rocked him. He rocked him. That's a face plant.
We can give credit to Mascarita Sagrada for absorbing the punishment. Torrea, the pass by here, again into the tilt-a-whirl. No, going for the DDT again. Blocked. This time looks like that's a choke, perhaps. Yes, it looks like Mascarita has some type of modified Darce choke there if you're an MMA fan. Rolls him up into a small package. That's it! No pun intended! It was the choke that weakened Mariachi, and then pardon the pun, the small package, and Mascarita Sagrada is victorious here. And hang on. Chavo Guerrero Jr. and oh, come on!
Chavo just won me over 100,000% with that. Kick him in the face. Man, I love that. I'm sorry. Boom! Hey, man, I'm sorry. I was really doubtful of Chavo. I don't know what his motives are. I know he's got a chip on his shoulder, man. I told you I don't like him, but I was certainly in favor of him kicking that little guy in the head.
Chavo Guerrero has done it yet again. Continues his rampage in Lucha Underground. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. Chavo Guerrero has left an unexplained path of destruction here. Oh! Last week, the victim, Blue Demon Jr., and just moments ago, the mini Mascarita Sagrada. I can't make any sense of it. Vampiro tried to get some answers earlier this week. Let's take a look.
Hey everybody, it's Vampiro here at Lucha Underground, Boyle Heights, ringside. And I would like to welcome to our show the great Chavo Guerrero Jr. How you doing, man?
Hey,
it's been a long time, brother.
No, thanks for having me, man.
You've been everywhere. You've done everything. You won championships here and there. But it always seems to me like you've been riding on the coattails of the Guerrero name. You've never really done it yourself. Who is Chavo Guerrero today, and what are you going to do here in Lucha Underground, man?
Look, my father was a legend. My uncle's a legend. Yep. My grandfather, Gori Guerrero, practically invented Lucha Libre.
Yep.
I've been representing the family, La Familia Guerrero, and I've been doing it their way out of respect. Because now, for the first time, I'm leading La Familia Guerrero, and I'm leading my way.
Two legends, the Guerrero family and the dynasty of Blue Demon Jr. History was made. The first match televised in the world by two iconic figures for Lucha Underground and the El Rey Network. Brother, you had a chance to show the world that you were stepping out of the shadows and taking on the great Blue Demon Jr. Unfortunately, brother, in front of the world, you tapped out. Second match. You came down to help him. But what did you do? You turned to violence, you went behind his back, you took a chair, you beat him so bad, and you put him in the hospital. What is up with that?
The only reason that he's a legend is not because of what he did. Hell no, it wasn't. It's about what his daddy did. His daddy was the one that passed on his mask to Blue Demon Jr.
You almost killed him.
Have you not seen what the Guerrero family is actually about? What we actually do? We don't like you, we put you out. And that's what I did to Blue Demon. Blue Demon came in living off of his dad's legacy. You've seen him in the ring, even in his prime. Even when he was the best that he ever was, he still sucked. You know, everybody at the El Rey Network, they all think Blue Demon is this pot of gold, their cash cow. They thought he was a huge marketing piece when they brought him in. And they thought, oh, Chavo Guerrero, people know him. They'll watch. He'll get some viewers. You know what? I'm tired of that. I'm tired of anybody who actually thinks that they can just bring me in to be the opponent. They can kiss my ass. The reason I came to Lucha Underground was to make myself a star. Dario Cueto, he says that he wants violence. Well, Dario, I'm your man.
Everywhere you've been a champion. You've carried the weight of that cross of the Guerrero name on your back. You stepped out of the shadow. What are you talking about, dog?
Look, true. I have been a champion everywhere I've gone, but I haven't been a champion here. Not in Lucha Underground. And if I gotta put a legend in the hospital to do that, I will.
What would you do if Blue Demon was sitting here right now? What would you say to him?
Blue Demon, I don't hate you. You know what I really hate? That for 1 second, I thought you may have been better than me. But now, Blue Demon, you know who's better. Me. I'm better than you. Chavo Guerrero is here in Lucha Underground to stay and to dominate.
Crazy. Brother, you got some issues. I'm Vampiro. You're watching Lucha Underground here on the El Rey Network.
Vito,
Conan, ¿qué onda, brother?
¿qué onda ese?
Aquí nomás, man.
Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
You too.
¿Cómo has estado?
I'm good, bro. You?
Man, we go back a long time.
That's right.
And to me, you've always been like familia.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna put you up on game. La Raza in Mexico, they found out about what you did to Blue Demon.
Yeah, but
Wait. And it's only a matter of time before they find out what you did to Mascarita. The streets, they're talking. Están hablando. So I'm gonna give you some advice. If I were you, I'd dip, become extinct like a comprehensive immigration bill or like a ghost. Poof. They're coming, Vito.
You took something that doesn't belong to you. Just know that he never forgets. And one day, someday, you too will belong to Mil Muertes.
The following lucha is set for one fall. In the ring from Venice Beach, California, Ricky Mandel.
Oh, the last guy I know in a wrestling ring from Venice Beach, California did pretty well.
And his opponent, accompanied by the beautiful Katrina. From beyond the grave, más allá de la tumba, Mil Muertes.
course, Mil involved in the Blue Demon Jr., I guess it's called a tragedy at this point with Chavo Guerrero, but now Mil and Katrina, they have a unique backstory as well. Let's take a deeper look into the mystery that is Mil Muertes.
On September 19th, 1985, an 8.1 magnitude earthquake shocked Mexico City. Thousands of lives lost that day, including Mil's entire family. Mil was buried alive in the rubble. A 7-year-old child alone in the darkness for days, thinking death was coming. But he didn't feel fear. He felt comfort. Being at the brink of death is where he belonged. And when he finally emerged, he brought all that death with him. Because the coldness and death were where he found warmth, where he found strength. Before the earthquake, his name was Pascual Mendoza. But after rising from the ruins, he became Mil Muertes. 1,000 deaths are coming.
Well, that certainly sheds a little light on a very dark soul.
He sure is looking like he stepped out of the 50s or the 60s in that wrestling attire.
We also know that Katrina seems to like to get a taste of some of Mil Muertes' opponent by dragging her tongue across their face.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. That's a little bit strange, but I can tell you something right now. Yeah, I know you do, but Mil Muertes is an extremely violent, aggressive person. Old school, doesn't care, comes in, prays, beats you up, and that's that.
Well, we did see what Mil did to the legendary Blue Demon Jr. last week.
Matt, not only did he destroy him, he dominated.
This young man, Ricky Mandel, has a chance to make a name for himself here at Lucha Underground, but you can see the nerves on Ricky's face.
Oh, man, look at Mil Muertes. He's here for business, brother. He's just built like a train.
Perhaps a kiss for good luck from Katrina?
I don't think he's gonna need it. I don't think Mil believes in luck. I think he believes in causing pain and suffering.
Yeah, Muertes looks like he's gonna enjoy a power advantage.
But he's not even worried about giving his back.
The psychological advantage is what Muertes enjoys the most. You can see Ricky Mandel, a lot of lateral movement shows that he's nervous, but I know Ricky Mandel, and I know that he can go.
What did I tell you, brother? Just a beating. No wrestling here. Sorry to say it. Man.
Power of Muertes, quickness of Ricky Mandel. That seems to be the story here in the early going.
No, you can't.
I don't know if clotheslines and power moves are going to be in the arsenal here. Bang! Hold that!
Man, brother.
I could watch Katrina clap all day.
Well, that's just called a beating. Oh, man. Thank God. Punch, chop, kick. Man. I'm a big fan of Mil Muertes. Just
and you can feel there's almost like
he's mad, man.
Chill. There's something going on in the temple here as the live crowd watches Mil Muertes, Katrina getting involved.
Yeah, but Mil Muertes, you know what, brother? He's not even trying to win this match. I don't know if you're taking note, but he just wants to stomp this kid. Ooh.
Oh, please keep slapping the mat as much as you want. Ricky Mandel yet to muster up any offense, save for the early going here.
I don't know.
Mandel's mouth wide open, usually indicative of a tired fighter. Oh, gosh.
I felt that myself.
Here we go. Mandel's opportunity now. Dropkick sends Muertes off of his feet. Now, if Mandel can muster up some energy and realize where he is, remember, it only takes 3 seconds to be victorious. Come on, Ricky.
No, dude. Bad move. Oh, a little bit of comeback here. I'm not feeling that at all. Mil Muertes is going to fire up.
Whoa!
Damn, dog, you want to talk about rocking your world.
Ricky looks like he's seeing his entire life flash before him.
That's because it's about to come to an end.
Flatliner aptly named. Marty Elias down 2. Mil Muertes is your winner. Impressive victory by the man of 1,000 deaths, Mil Muertes. More, oh, God. Does that turn anyone else on? Am I weird?
Yeah, man. We gotta crack that fool with his head.
Yeah.
Harder with the chair next time.
Sure.
Hey, look at this dude.
I'm here to see Dario Cueto. Nah, Holmes. Senor Cueto's busy.
Oh, yeah? Hey, you got the password, Holmes?
Password, huh? Yeah, I got your password.
Hold on, Johnny, hold on.
Cálmate. Tranquilo. Chillax. Don't worry. Past is the past. I'm here to work with you. Now, I hear you want violence. Give me a match with Big Rick next week, and I'll give you violence.
You want him? You got him. In the main event. Next week.
Gracias. Oh, and by the way, when I'm done with Big Rick, you're next.
I told you I don't fight for free. It's gonna cost you.
If that is not enough, I'll write you a check. I don't care how much it costs. Next week, Johnny Mundo goes to the hospital.
Probably the freshest thing about the Lucha Underground is the level of competition. The doors are open for everybody.
Yes, including this gentleman who has set the world ablaze. Let's take an intimate look at Prince Puma.
His name is Prince Puma. He has fought all his life. Actually, all his lives. Because this mask has been passed down over centuries, finding warriors to bring it honor. Every man has a destiny, a higher calling. This is his. In that ring, a battle that started almost a millennia ago will be fought again. He does this for his ancestors who died fighting for his tribe. And for all the assholes who said he would never make anything of his life. He he silences them all.
The following lucha is set for one fall and is the main event. And is a three-way match. Introducing first from Entre Mundo, Drago.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event on Lucha Underground, where we will premiere for you 3 of the most athletically gifted luchadors in the world. Some of them debuting for the first time on U.S. soil. Feast your eyes on Drago.
Brother, if you go to Mexico City and you check out the Pyramid of the Sun, when the sun sets at a certain hour in the day, a serpent slowly comes down the stairs. The Dragos, look at that tongue, man. Damn fresh. Gene Simmons, maybe?
And from Jalapa, Veracruz, Mexico, Pentagon Jr.
Matt, I want to quickly point out that in Mexico City and Lucha Libre, you always have the yin and the yang. There's octagon and then there's pentagon. They have the good and the bad. And this is something that's very classic for Lucha Libre, to have the dark side of a character, of a traditional Lucha Libre luchador.
And finally, from Mexico City, Mexico, Phoenix.
Apparently, Matt, this is the future of Lucha Libre in the United States and the world.
Yes, well, of course, visa clearances for all 3 luchadors, which means we will be seeing them more and more on Lucha Underground. And Vampiro, triple threat rules. This is different than a traditional match. Yep. All 3 luchadors can be at the ring at the same time. 1 pinfall will win this match. Disqualifications and countouts are referee Rick Knox's discretion. It's main event time. We'll be right back. This is your main event on Lucha Underground. Vampiro, triple threat rules. This is different than a traditional match. All 3 luchadors can be at the ring at the same time. 1 pinfall will win this match. Disqualifications and countouts are referee Rick Knox's discretion.
No friends, no enemies. Just 3 guys that want to make an impression. And I'm telling you right now, with that tongue, Drago made an impression on me.
Now, some people call this match a 3-way dance, but the term triple threat just seems to be far more dangerous.
Matt, he got spun around by that kick.
Here we go, Pentagon. Oh!
It's every man for himself, evidently.
All 3 of these luchadors will enjoy a fast-paced, high-flying style. Right now, it seems that Pentagon
firing up.
Bang! Keep your eye on Drago. Now, of course, the luchadors will not work together. Wow!
Man, watch what's coming, Matt. Oh! The fans don't even know what to make of this.
And now it's time, evidently, for the Phoenix to rise from the ashes here in the Temple of Lucha Underground. Nice!
That was called an 875 corkscrew twist from the top. Straight to the floor, Matt. I don't know if you've ever seen that before.
I've seen it now.
Drago looks kind of fired up. I don't know if he's hurt, if he's getting ready to rock and roll.
Well, we'll try to keep track of the injuries and the collateral damage that's done to each luchador as the match goes on to give you a better gauge on who may be victorious. Right now, Phoenix in the ring with Drago.
Wow, kick to the chin. Wow, leg sweep. Very huge defensive maneuver in the martial art of Hapkido, straight from Korea.
Notice how Phoenix cuts the ring off. Wow. Lens himself to Phoenix's speed. Drago seems to be slightly shorter, but perhaps a little more quicker, pardon me. Wow, my God.
What would you call that, Matt?
Tilt-a-whirl DDT.
You're quick tonight, brother.
Pentagon Jr. and Drago in now. Nice little Tanahashi there.
Pentagon signals that he has no fear, cero miedo.
Matt, can you please tell me how fresh it is that Lucha Libre comes from Mexico, but almost everybody has an Oriental theme?
Well, I think that fighting and wrestling is universal. It's worldwide. Of course, the popularity of MMA and pro wrestling, Puro Wrestling, Lucha Libre, World of Sport, whatever you're into, enjoy Lucha Underground.
Wow. That's right. Call for it. You deserve it, brother. The crowd is on its feet.
You can get a shot of Phoenix's chest. There is a dream catcher tattooed above his heart. I'm sure there's significance there.
Here comes Phoenix with a head of steam.
Devastating for a guy that size to be moving that quick, brother.
And of course, remember that when the luchadors are outside the ring, they're still not safe because of the aerial abilities of these world-class athletes.
And 3 acai kicks to the back, to the midsection.
Wow,
nice. Jesus.
If I could physically do that, I would steal that move. Michinoku driver knocks down, just a 2 count.
The only thing that wasn't modified that, brother, was his spine going through his upper cranium.
Listen to the people, the faithful in the temple.
I haven't seen you that freaked out in a long time, brother. You're chipping.
All 3 luchadors down. Referee Rick Knox starts the count. If no luchador reaches their feet before 10, the match is ruled a no contest. I'd hate to see that happen.
Brother, and the fans are chanting Lucha, only here on the El Rey Network in La Lucha Underground, in the temple of Lucha Libre. That's right. There you go.
Go to elreynetwork.com, type in your zip code. You'll find the channel on your cable provider. You don't want to be left out when everyone's talking about Lucha Underground. You'll only see this kind of wrestling action right here. Banderas onto the apron. Keep your eye on Drago. Little shades of Dr. Wagner there by Phoenix.
Oh, man.
Oh, this doesn't bode well for Drago.
That was like, please don't. Oh, man, something not good. Oh,
the anticipation builds.
Oh, man.
And Drago's still in the wrong part of town. Phoenix seems to be the fan favorite here.
I think that everybody here has pretty much gained fan favoritism.
Oh, wow, beautifully done.
Here we go. Is it going to happen?
Roll through, roll back. Oh, that backstabber. Beautiful sequence.
I felt that myself.
And this is the action you get when 3 luchadors are in the ring at the same time.
The top talent in the world right here in front of us, Matt.
And Phoenix seems to be ascending the walk of faith. Of course, nothing is off limits here in the temple. Pentagon and Drago both willing the crowd to get behind them. Drago off the ropes. Big chop by Pentagon. Oof, another monster chop from Pentagon. Drago using his speed as well as his hips. It seems that Drago seems to enjoy an athletic advantage over Pentagon. Whoa! Look at that!
That dragon can fly.
Oh,
Hang on a second.
Hang on a second. The
Phoenix perched high atop the temple.
Post! Man, that's got to be 30 feet up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucha Underground!
With no regard for his body, no regard for his back, for his knees, my God.
A beautiful sacrifice by the Phoenix.
Off the hook.
Phoenix can barely rise to his feet. Did Phoenix sacrifice just a little too much to try to win this match?
Yeah.
The crowd is on their feet, showing their appreciation for these three men. And Pentagon joins his opponents now. One of these three luchadors will walk out of this match with a huge victory tonight. The question, who's it gonna be? Pentagon now with Dragon. Muscle buster time, perhaps. Wow, package pile driver. Could this be it? No.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice kick check there, just kicking the ankle. Wow!
What the hell was that?
Reverse Rana, referee knocks down, 2-3!
And your winner is...
Phoenix schooled it.
Ladies and gentlemen, get to know Phoenix as well as Drago and Pentagon Jr. What a main event, a triple threat match here on Lucha Underground. Phoenix victorious with what I could only call a reverse Huracan Rana pile driver brainbuster? Question mark?
I think I'm going to go for the question mark, Matt.
Okay.
After jumping off 453 feet in the air.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had a huge triple threat match as our main event. We saw Mil Muertes continue his path of rage, and we heard from Chavo Guerrero Jr. Lucha Underground is certainly getting interesting.
Brother, you can see this is our main event, and the crowd giving a standing ovation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us once again. We'll see you next week right here on the El Rey Network. This is Lucha Underground.
Johnny Mundo thinks he can threaten me, Darío Cueto, and get away with it. I will not be intimidated by anyone. Not even you.